San Francisco is said to be the city where the most beautiful girls in America live. In this video, we're going to talk about a city that houses the most famous prison in the US and witnessed the greatest escape of the century. So stay with me until the end of this video to get to know the strangest city in America. A brief history of San Francisco. San Francisco was founded in 1776 by the Spanish and was named after Saint Francis of Assisi, a beloved saint of the Franciscan order. Initially a small religious settlement, the city rapidly expanded and prospered after the discovery of gold in California in 1848. The population of San Francisco is about 815,000. Despite its small size, it has a very high population density, making it one of the most densely populated cities in the United States. The city's area is only 121 square kilometers, which makes it one of the smallest major cities in America by land area. However, due to its hills and geographic constraints, its urban space is very compact. The name San Francisco. The name of the city comes from Saint Francis of Assisi, a Christian saint from the 13th century. The Spanish, who discovered this region in the 18th century, named it in his honor. Over time, shortened versions of the name like Frisco or San Fran also became common among people. Golden Gate Bridge, the icon of San Francisco. When it comes to San Francisco, the first image that pops into most people's minds is the Golden Gate Bridge. Opened in 1937, it was considered an engineering marvel of its time and was the world's longest suspension bridge for many years. Its iconic orange-red color wasn't just for aesthetics. It was chosen so the bridge could be more visible in the city's frequent fog. Besides being a vital link between San Francisco and the northern parts of the Bay, the bridge has become one of the most photographed and filmed landmarks in the world. Alcatraz Island, the mysterious prison. Located in the heart of San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz is perhaps the most famous prison in American history. Active from 1934 to 1963, it housed the most dangerous criminals, such as Al Capone, due to its high security design and isolated location. The cold waters and strong currents around the island made escape seem nearly impossible. However, there were a few escape attempts, some of which are still debated as to whether they were successful. Today, Alcatraz is one of the city's most visited tourist attractions, where visitors can tour the prison cells and hear its eerie and mysterious stories. Haight-Ashbury and the hippie movement. In the 1960s, the Haight-Ashbury neighborhood in San Francisco became the center of a cultural revolution known as the hippie movement. This movement was a response to war, social injustice, and the rigid atmosphere of previous decades. Young people took to the streets with slogans like peace, love, and freedom, establishing a new lifestyle through music, art, unique fashion, and communal living. Massive festivals, concerts, and gatherings took place in this area, forever engraving San Francisco into the cultural memory of America. San Francisco's famous fog, Carl the Fog. San Francisco was known for its thick, persistent fog, but here the fog has a personality of its own. Locals affectionately call it Carl the Fog, and it even has social media accounts on Twitter and Instagram where it shares humorous weather updates. This fog mostly appears in the summer due to the sharp temperature difference between the cold ocean and the warm inland. It creates stunning views, especially when the Golden Gate Bridge peeks through the mist. Cable cars, San Francisco's time machines. One of the city's most charming features is its cable cars, which have been operating since 1873 and are still in service today. These cars climb the city's steep hills and form the oldest functioning cable car system in the world. While they are now mostly a tourist attraction, they still serve as a practical means of transport for locals. The sound of the bell, the old wooden cars, and the breathtaking city views from inside create a nostalgic, classic experience for every visitor. San Francisco and the tech world. You can't talk about San Francisco without mentioning Silicon Valley. Located just south of the city, this area is the beating heart of the tech world. Major companies like Google, Apple, Facebook, Tesla, Netflix, and dozens of other innovative startups have their headquarters here. This proximity has influenced the city's overall vibe, infusing it with startup culture and tech-driven lifestyle. From cafes with free Wi-Fi and work meetings in parks, to the constant birth of digital ideas and new technologies. Devastating earthquakes, a constant threat. San Francisco lies on the San Andreas Fault and has a long history of major earthquakes. The most infamous was the 1906 earthquake, which measured about 7.9 on the Richter scale. It caused widespread fires that inflicted more damage than the quake itself. Over 3,000 people were killed, and a large part of the city was destroyed. This disaster not only reshaped the city's landscape, but also led to a nationwide overhaul in building codes and earthquake safety regulations. Despite technological advancements, the risk of earthquakes remains a serious concern for those living in this city. The high cost of living in San Francisco. San Francisco is one of the most expensive cities to live in across the United States, and even the world. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in the city can easily exceed $3,000 per month. And that's without including utilities, groceries, or transportation. While salaries in the Bay Area are generally higher, especially in the tech industry, the cost of everyday life, like dining out, parking, or even grabbing a coffee, can quickly add up. Many residents have to share housing or live outside the city and commute daily. Despite its high costs, people continue to flock to San Francisco for its unique charm, career opportunities, and cultural diversity. Now that we've explored the fascinating world of San Francisco, from foggy bridges and historic prisons to hippie revolutions and tech empires, what do you think of this incredible city? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for supporting us by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to click on the next video to keep exploring more amazing stories from around the world with us.